Harvest of Nia. In the quiet village of Zubari, where the earth was rich and the rivers flowed like silver, a girl named Nia was born. She was not like the other girls who dreamt of marriage, jewelry, and grand feasts. Nia's heart belonged to the land. From the moment she could walk, she followed the farmers to the fields, watching how they tilled the soil and planted the seeds. While the other children played, she studied the rhythm of the seasons. She spoke to the earth as if it could hear her, whispering prayers of growth and abundance. A girl should be in the kitchen, not the fields, the villagers said. Who will marry a girl whose hands are covered in dirt? The woman gossiped. Even her own father, Okoro, frowned upon her passion. Farming is a man's duty, he told her. No man will respect a woman who walks the land like a laborer. But Nia did not care for their words. She woke before dawn and tended to the soil with her bare hands. She carried baskets of seeds on her back even when her muscles ached. She watched the rains, learned the language of the wind, and knew when the land was hungry for water. Years passed, and still, the villagers mocked her. She walks like a mule but owns nothing, they laughed. Even the young men, who once admired her beauty, lost interest. She is too stubborn, they said. She does not know her place. Still, Nia did not stop. She saved every coin she earned from small harvests, refusing to beg her father for land. She studied the elders' techniques and even invented new ways to grow crops faster. Slowly, her tiny farm grew, first 1 acre, then 2, then 5. She planted yams, maize, cassava, and beans. She built her own irrigation channels and even constructed a small hut by the fields. One year, a great drought struck Zubari. The river dried up, the land cracked, and the farmers groaned in despair. Crops withered, cattle grew thin, and hunger spread through the village. The people cried out to the gods, but no rain came. The men cursed the earth, blaming their misfortune on fate. But Nia remained calm. She had prepared for this. While the others had wasted the past years, mocking her and seeking quick wealth, she had been storing water in deep underground pits. She had planted drought-resistant crops, knowing that the land was unpredictable. When the men's fields turned to dust, hers remained green. While the village starved, her granaries were full. And when her father, Okoro, who had once called her foolish, came to her hungry, she smiled and placed food in his hands. The villagers who had once mocked her now lined up at her farm, begging for help. Teach us what you know, they said. Sell us food, they pleaded. And for the first time, they did not laugh at her muddy hands. They did not question why she had chosen this path. They only saw her wisdom, her patience, and the reward of her labor. Nia did not seek revenge. She did not gloat. She simply did what she had always done. She worked, she provided, and she remained true to herself. The chief of the village called a gathering and stood before his people. We have learned a great lesson, he said. Wisdom does not belong to men alone. Strength does not belong to warriors alone. And greatness is not for those who seek the approval of others, but for those who follow their own path. That day, Nia was no longer seen as just a farmer. She became the village's greatest provider, the woman who saved Zubari from starvation. She built more farms, employed workers, and taught young girls the art of agriculture. And in time, even the men bowed to her, not because she had demanded it, but because she had proven herself without ever asking for their validation. Years later, When she sat under the shade of a great tree she had planted as a child, she watched her workers harvesting a field so vast it stretched beyond the horizon. She smiled, knowing that she had built something greater than anyone had ever imagined. And she had done it all without waiting for the world to approve of her dreams. Lessons. True success does not come from seeking validation, but from staying true to one's passion. Patience and preparation yield rewards when others are unprepared. Hard work speaks louder than words. Those who mock today will admire tomorrow. The wisdom of a woman is as powerful as the strength of a man. Greatness belongs to those who do not wait for permission to follow their dreams. Vision transcends tradition. Just because something has always been done a certain way does not mean it is the only way. True visionaries challenge norms to create something better. Resilience turns obstacles into stepping stones. Nia faced mockery and rejection, yet she persisted. Challenges are not roadblocks but opportunities to grow stronger. Self-reliance is a powerful weapon. Instead of waiting for someone to give her land, Nia worked and saved until she could build her own. Dependence limits, but self-reliance empowers. Preparation turns crisis into opportunity. When drought struck, those who had laughed at Nia now depended on her. Foresight and preparation transform disasters into triumphs. Wisdom is proven through results, not words. Nia never argued with those who mocked her. She let her success speak for itself. Actions hold more weight than opinions. True leadership is about service, not dominance. Nia did not demand respect, she earned it by providing for others when they needed her most.